Hey streamers, I'm Cal. Today I want to show you how you can go in, download Kruiz Control, and set it up. We will be doing the setup using a tool created called Kruiz Control Configurator. These two tools, Kruiz Control is created by Kruizer8, which to get to it, I just Googled Kruiz Control right here in the browser, and then we will find this first GitHub link here. He also has an overview. Currently, the one that's out there is old. I do know that they're working on new versions to give tutorials on how to set Kruiz Control up and use it. So we're going to go into GitHub so we can download this. So right over here we have releases. We'll click on that. And we'll just download the current version. So the current version that we're going to work with right now is version 1.3.3. And so we'll just scroll down to the bottom and download the source code zip file. Once you have that downloaded, go ahead and put it in a folder where you want to store it. And we're going to go ahead and extract the folder. So we'll go in here. So the way we are going to install and set this up, if we go back out to this regular Kruiz Control, there's the Kruiz Control Configurator. This was created by CrashKoeck, and so we're going to download that as well. And we just need the exe for that one. So once that's downloaded, we're going to copy and paste the exe into the Kruiz Control folder, just the main folder right here. So we'll double click on that. Crash doesn't have a Windows license or Microsoft license for it. So you just have to, run at your own risk. So we hit run anyway. So you can see in here, Crash has all of the settings that need to be entered for Kruiz Control to work. So this first one here is the channel point, the stream that you want the channel points to be monitored on. And for me, that's just my regular Twitch channel. The same with the next one for me. If I'm connecting to chat, which chat am I connecting to? So what chat is my bot sending chat messages to? So this next one is the account that we're chatting from. If you've seen my stream, we have the Wisco bot account that sends our messages to differentiate from stuff that I actually type in the chat. So if we click the get OAuth token, we have to connect our account. So we click the connect button and then we have to log in. So we're going to log in real quick. So this field will come up and you'll copy and paste it into this OAuth token field. If you want to verify it, you can go ahead and click show token. I will not be doing that for this. So next is the OBS Web Socket. We're going to come back to this one because we need to install and set it up yet. So if you're using Slabs, that's Streamlabs OBS, you can fill this one out. We are not using that. We'll be using regular OBS. So next would be either Stream Elements or Streamlabs. These are your alert bots or services. This would be what provides the notification that you've gotten either a follow, subscriber, bits, host, raids, anything like that comes through Stream Elements or Streamlabs right now. So we'll start with Stream Elements. You click this button to get your token, and then we will click this Show Secrets button over here on the side. And then you copy the JWT token. And then we'll do the same for Streamlabs, get the Socket API token. And then click API tokens. And then right over here, copy your API token. So finally we have the OBS Web Socket plugin. We can click this button to get the WebSocket. And it brings us to their GitHub page. So we scroll down and you choose the appropriate version of the WebSocket that will work for your setup. I won't go into the process of installing a plugin. There are many tutorials out there for that. Okay, so now I have that installed, and you can see here in the configurator, we have a few settings that we need to enter. We've got the address and the password. So localhost, what that means typically is your local machine. The same machine that we're working on is what we're talking about. And the port is the tunnel that OBS will use to communicate back and forth. And then we have a password that we can set. So if we go into OBS, under Tools, WebSocket Server Settings. So 4444 is the basically static or standard port that you'll have. You can change it if you have knowledge enough to know what ports are available on your computer. I recommend just leaving it if it works. And then we're going to enable authentication. It's always recommended that you enable it. We'll just enter a password here. I recommend actually making it a strong password, not anything simple, so that people can't get in any way. And we'll hit OK. So then we're going to go over here. Make sure you enter that password that you put in. All right, and then let's save settings. Yes. All right, so that's now saved into our Kruiz Control settings. All right, so that's set up after we've entered our password. And now in OBS, we need to add Kruiz Control to it so it knows to look for it. So in a scene, we're going to add a browser source. We'll just call it Kruiz Control. And it's going to be a local file. So we'll browse to that file. That file that we're looking for is this index.html. So we browse to this and we select that as our file in here. Your size doesn't matter because it's not going to be something visible. You want to make sure that this is not checked. Do not check the shutdown source when not visible. Because if you shut it down when it's not visible, then it will not be responding if you change scenes away from the scene that has Kruiz Control. So we click OK. And then you can see a notification came up down here. It's just telling us there's a connection with the WebSocket. So that should be running. We should have a functional Kruiz Control now. So if we type in !example, we have a working command in Kruiz Control. So that's where we're going to stop for tonight. This was the basic setup. If you are trying to do something manually, make sure you check out the videos on Kruizer's website. Also, you should check out the settings over on Kruiz Control, the Kruiz Control GitHub page. There is walkthrough on how to set every single thing up, and it walks you through it. This will always be up to date. The videos that are out there may change and become outdated as new versions become available because Kruiz Control is still being developed and changed and modified, and so things change with the settings. Videos will become outdated on that. So if something's not working, double check over here. Check the settings page. It will walk you through it all. So next video, we will start with some of the basics in the documentation tab here. And we'll start with some of the basics on how you can build a command. But that's going to be all for tonight. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.